If you're as ambitious as someone like me, you may be interested in trying out to mod keyboards. Or I mean, you know, sports and hobbies, but we don't need all that. But here's a little fun fact about me. I have never modded a keyboard before. Now I get it, certified gold in IT doesn't know how to mod keyboards. What kind of a YouTuber is that? Just take my word for this, I may have done some slight research that should make me be able to somehow do it. I mean, hey, you don't need a lot of knowledge when it comes to modding keyboards, am I right? So what I have here is the Zipfind K600. I don't exactly remember, but I'll just leave it over here. Now here's the thing, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't know what this keyboard is, because it's just honestly some random keyboard. I bought this for $12 and this was advertised as hot swappable. But just to save you some time, no it wasn't, it was soldered. And I'm gonna prove it right now. Okay, I forgot to get a screwdriver, so here we are. So something I probably should have done beforehand was take off all the keycaps, so we're gonna do that. While I'm doing this, I'm going to mention now that we are going to be doing 3 different mods this video. We are going to be doing the tape mod, the O-ring mod, and also the foam mod. There you go. Almost lost the word there. Now there's just one problem with one of the mods I'm going to be doing for this video, but I'll get into that later. Also, I'm really sorry for the weird lighting. I know like I'm getting dark when I go near and then a little too bright when I go far, but just deal with it for now. I'm not a professional TikToker. Also, I know I probably should be using keycap pullers, but I don't have one, so this will do. My hands are gonna be sore after this. And here we go. I'm using a little too much force. There we go. So here is the inside of the keyboard. Well, not totally inside, but you know. And now we are going to take off the screws. Again, let's just make this clear. I am not someone who knows how to mod a keyboard. This is my first time trying to mod my keyboard. So if I screw something up, then at least it'll be used for content, so that's fine. Oh god, I was trying to repair like my laptop earlier because it wouldn't boot anymore, and I had to unscrew so many screws several times. Like, my hands are aching, man, after that one. Linus, please give me a screwdriver. Okay, now that all those are off, we should just be able to take the PCB out somehow. Let's just flip it over, it'll probably fall out on its own. Okay, so let's take this out, and here we go, here's the PCB. So if it wasn't clear, as you can see, these are soldered. These are not hot swappable switches. God, this keyboard is giving me allergies. Anyway, yeah, these are, as you can see, soldered and not actually hot swappable, so trust me when I say I found this out the hard way, and I tried to pull out the, I'm pretty sure it was the right shift key, because it's the key I use the less, just to be safe. And I was wondering why it wouldn't come out, and no freaking wonder, it wasn't hot swappable. So I got scammed, and I didn't even know until just recently. So what better way to make use of a not hot swappable keyboard than to simply just mod it? I mean, hey, at the end of the day, I'm not going to be replacing any of the switches here, so whatever. In any case, I did mention we were going to be doing 3 mods. So we might start off with the foam mod. The foam mod is simply using this foam right here is specifically used for keyboard again, I'm not super technical with my terms because I'm not like, you know, an expert when it comes to keyboard modding. So I'm just gonna do some after research and put them on post editing and stuff. Yeah, you'll see it probably right here. Hopefully I don't cut it prematurely. Okay. So let's take the PCB out first, and then here is the entire, what is this called, backplate maybe? I'm not sure. I am so clueless. So I feel like it's a smart decision to clean out the back first before actually doing anything, so I'm gonna get like some kind of brush. Right, this will probably do. Well, let's just scrape all the dust out first. And while we're at it, we might as well clean the PCB. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really watched any tutorials for quite a while, so I'm gonna be doing this a little blindly. So from what I know, you just put the foam, you just cut out the foam and then like put it in here, right? Is that how that works? Ooh, I'm gonna screw myself over. Alright, well there's not many ways out of this one, so God, I hate this. I should really get a pen or something. Okay, let's do this as incorrectly as possible. I don't think this has to be as straight as possible, as long as it's like, you know, it fits inside, I guess. I'm not an arts and crafts person, by the way. I'm just like doing my best. Hey, okay, there we go. So we are definitely probably going to be double layering or something, but in the meantime, let's cut this Something I have to consider also is I have to cut out the holes for the standoff, which hopefully isn't going to be too difficult. Okay, so we have the first layer which should go... Oh, hey, there we go. Fits nicely in. But now my concern is, how do I cut the standoffs? Okay, I suppose I can like trace maybe and like poke a hole in it. Okay, here's one problem first. As you can see inside, there's like lines and stuff holding this up. So this is going to be a little more difficult considering the fact that, you know, it's not going to go in perfectly. Oh, you know what? Alternatively, we can fill out each of these tiny spaces first, maybe? Yeah, okay, let's try that. Maybe something like that seems fine. I think it's safe to say now that you shouldn't get any keyboard advice from me. Okay, now we just have to do the ones for these spaces, so it's like, oh, basically the same size. Okay, I don't know if this is actually gonna help, but hopefully it does. Again, there's not really a lot of ways back here. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my pen. Where's my pen? And I am going to just trace where the standoffs are. So right around here, 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 and the last one is right here. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is poke holes using my screwdriver through these, and hopefully it should work. Okay, so I don't know if the fittings are gonna be exact, or technically I could just pierce through it, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Okay, yeah, we can just pierce through. All right, I maybe I didn't need to use the screwdriver after all that, but hey. Okay, this is our very not even foam, but you know what? It's gonna be hitting the PCB flat eventually. Okay, I would use this as a marker, but for a reference for another layer, but I'm not so sure if that's a good idea. I mean, I can try, I guess. Then again, I kind of don't want to take this out though. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna do it manually. Once again, we gotta poke holes through the standoff. Oh, there we go. I didn't even need to like use a screwdriver or anything. There, it just pops out like that and get rid of the extras. Alright, so maybe that's the foam mod done. I'll add more if needed in the future, but for now, let's take that away and now let's work on the PCB. So for the PCB, I know a lot of people recommended, what was it called, like painter's tape or something, but I don't have that, and instead we're going to be using electric tape. Electric tape, as far as I know, should work exactly the same. It's not super adhesive, and at the same time, it's electric tape. So no shorts are going to happen, and I'm very sure that this should be fine. Oh god, the struggles. Oh shoot. Okay, so I'm not supposed to obviously tape the standoff region, so that's something to note. So something around like this. I don't know if I'm allowed to just like, you know, kind of cover everything. Let's put you right there. That's nice. Okay, so this is the tape mod, at least what should be the tape mod, I'm pretty sure. I honestly don't know if I should double layer, but maybe this is good enough. I have no clue. Well, whatever. So now we have the foam and tape mod done. So I guess now we just put the PCB back on. Alright, here we go. The PCB's back in with the tape mod and the foam mod. So the last mod we're going to be doing is the O-ring mod. These are supposed to go on top or whatever, like on your keycaps, or switches rather, I guess. But the problem is the switches I have are like a square shape. Now, I don't know if it's smart to just like wrap the O-ring around the keycaps or something, but oh god, oh, this is a problem. I don't actually know if I can do this mod. I'm gonna try. That seems to work. Okay, so instead what we're gonna be doing, I suppose, instead of putting it on the switches, I guess, we're gonna be putting it on the keycap itself. So this seems to work, so yeah, let's try. Alright, so I'm gonna just do a very quick time lapse of me putting O-rings on the keys, and then yeah, we'll see you then. And there we go, we finally accomplished, and we have around 40 O-rings left remaining. Okay, so that's all of our mods done. Okay, here is our, I was about to say new keyboard, but it's not exactly new. So for the sound test, we're going to be heading up to my regular room where you guys normally see me in my other videos. So yeah, let's head upstairs. And welcome back. So now I have my new modded keyboard over here, and I'm going to be doing a sound test of the before and after. So here you go. Just to be clear, I'm also going to notice the result alongside you, so let's see. Okay, from what I can conclude, it basically sounds exactly the same. Except for the spacebar and the enter key and some other keys, but overall, it sounds decently identical. I don't exactly know what else I might be missing to my mods. Maybe I didn't do it correctly or I didn't do enough. Like, I know looping switches is also something you can do, but you know what? I'm happy that I tried all that, and if any of you are actually experts in keyboard modding, feel free to comment down below on the things you think I should improve on, because I may be the certified gold in IT when it comes to PCs and stuff, but I am not an expert keyboard modder, and this was simply an experiment I wanted to try. Overall, I was happy with the spacebar result. I mean, it does sound a little better, and also the backspace key. Obviously, there is a big window of improvement that is possible here, but yeah, again, if you guys have any tips, feel free to share in the comments down below. And yeah, again, if you have any suggestions for revisions and what I did for my mod, then go right ahead. At the end of the day, modding with your own stuff is honestly decently fun, as long as you know what you're doing, really. But I guess that's it for this video. I expected it to be a little more dramatic or whatever, but honestly, that wasn't so bad. Anyway, tune in next time, I guess, and the certified golden IT. Goodbye.